Is the Temple Mount the key to end-time prophecy? KJV Bible revealed. There is one location on earth, fought over, prayed over, watched by the world. A place so important that heaven itself has marked it, the Temple Mount. But what if this place is not just historical, but prophetic? What if the final events of the world are connected to this exact location? And what if everything is moving toward it right now? What is the temple? Biblical foundation. This is not just a building. It is where God chose to place his name. 1 Kings 9:3. Mine eyes and mine heart shall be there perpetually. Solomon's temple. The first temple was filled with God's glory. 1 Kings 8:10-11. God's presence dwelled there. This was the meeting place between heaven and earth. The temple destroyed, first time. 2 Kings 25. Babylon destroys Jerusalem, the second temple. Ezra 6. Temple rebuilt Jesus and the temple. Jesus walked in this very place. Matthew 21:12. Jesus predicts destruction. Matthew 24:2. There shall not be left here one stone upon another. Temple destroyed again. Fulfilled historically why the location still matters. Even after destruction, prophecy still points to this place. The temple in end-time prophecy. The Bible speaks of a future temple. 2 Thessalonians 2:3-4. Sitteth in the temple of God. The man of sin, Antichrist. A global figure enters a sacred place. The abomination of desolation. Matthew 24:15. The trigger moment. When this happens, everything changes instantly. A temple must exist for this prophecy to happen. A temple must be there. The global focus on this location. The whole world is watching this one place. Why this place is contested. This is not political only. It is spiritual. Spiritual significance. Psalm 132:13-14. The Lord hath chosen Zion. Part 18. Zion in prophecy. Hook. Zion appears again and again. Jerusalem at the center. Zechariah 12:3. A burdensome stone for all people. Nations gather against it. Why does the world care so much? God's plan involves this place. This is not random, it is divine. The temple and worship. True worship versus false worship. False worship. In end times. Revelation 13. Global religious system, one control. The temple as a symbol of authority. To sit there is to claim power. God versus false claims. This becomes a spiritual battlefield. Heaven watching earth. What happens here echoes in heaven. Temple imagery in Revelation. Revelation 11:1-2. Measuring the temple. God marks what belongs to him. The court given to the Gentiles. Revelation 11. Time of tribulation. This marks the final countdown. Global chaos begins. Jesus returns to Jerusalem. Zechariah 14:4. Mount of Olives connection. The return happens near this location. Kingdom established. God's rule from Jerusalem. Isaiah 2:3. The millennial kingdom. Peace after chaos. Why location matters in prophecy. God chooses specific places. More earthly versus heavenly temple. Hebrews 8:5. The true temple. It's bigger than a building. God dwells with man. Revelation 21:3. No temple in New Jerusalem. Revelation 21:22. God himself is the temple. What this means for today. This is not just future, it affects now. Watching the signs. Luke 21:28. Preparation. Don't just watch, prepare. God's warning. The final moment approaches. Final question. If this place is central to prophecy, are you ready for what happens there? The Temple Mount. a place of history, a place of conflict, a place of prophecy. But more than that, it is a sign that God's plan is moving forward. The question is not, is it important? But, are you ready for what happens next? This location changes everything. The Bible points to this place. The world is watching it. Prophecy is centered here. This is not coincidence. Everything leads back to this.